Students, today I am going to say you the difference between cout and cin, which we are using in C++ programming language. So first let's start with cout. Students, the computer in computer, suppose we want to show something, we want to bring something on its screen. So we have to specify a statement, we have to specify a command. So that is what cout command. Fine. Let's see the definition. The identifier cout stands for common output. So cout stands for common output. It does not have particular meaning, but still we can say it is used for output purpose. Output, you know what we got in our screen, in computer screen or in our mobile screen. So that is output. So identifier is what? It is just a name for an object. So that is what identifier. So cout is a predefined variable in C++ that indicate we are going to output stream of character to an output device. Cout, what the cout indicate? That we are going to display something on screen. We are going to display something on screen. Fine. So that is what the cout says us. And cout uses an operator. That operator name is insertion operator. Two less than symbol till yet I used to say you. Now today I am saying you the name as insertion operator. So this is insertion operator, students, through which the data can be out from the computer. Okay, this operator we have to use with cout. As all of us has already practically saw this concept. So cout uses operator called insertion operator. So the operator symbol is given, that is two less than symbol. Okay, now the example all of you see, there are three example I wrote here. Cout, no need to read these, students, don't read this, that insertion operator and all, just read the words, that is cout. This is my first program. So this is my first program is written within double quote, because of it is a string, it is a statement which I want to bring on my screen. Okay, thereafter in example 2 what I did, now cout a, b and c, three variable has been used, and in between I use three insertion operator. So these insertion operators are taking care of what? Now it is just printing the value of a, b, c. So here a, b, c are three variable which is declared before, which has some values, and it is getting printed with the use of cout object. Fine, students. Thereafter I did some calculation as well. Now the value of a and value of b I am just adding and displaying, that is cout a, b I did here. Okay, hope all of you understood the concept of cout. Now let's do cin. Now the next one, cin, what the definition is saying, all of you please see. The identifier cin command input. So identifier cin stands for, I forget to make here, stands for command input. Okay, so here input can be provided to system. So the in cin extraction operator can be used, as here we are using insertion operator. So here we can use extraction operator, that is two greater than symbol, which is used along with the cin object to reading inputs. Obviously it will collect the data from the computer, that's why it is written like it reads input. Okay, the extraction operator extracts the data from the object cin, which is entered using keyboard. When we write anything on keyboard, the data will go to the computer through via cin object. Okay, this is the opposite of cout. So now one example is given here, C in A, B. So A, then extraction operator, then B, it is written. So it is how many variable is going to hold our value? Two variable, that is A and B. So in this case, how many value we have to provide? Obviously two value. If you provide more than two, then it won't accept students. Only first two variable it will accept. First value will stored in A, second value will stored in B, and third onwards, if you have provided by mistake, it won't accept. Fine. Second example I have shown here, C in name. So here it is going to accept someone's name. So name is a variable, don't get confused. It is just a variable. So now let's see practically. As I used to give a editor, give an editor, this editor, C++ editor. So through this editor, all of us, we used to practice. Some of the students, they have confusion with this editor, because in mobile it looks very small, this editor. So how you can enlarge the size of the editor, or how you can switch off the unnecessary part of the editor? Please see, please notice. See, this is a unnecessary part. We don't require ever. So there is a arrow here. You just click on this. See? Fine. As well as these are the unnecessary part. These are the unnecessary part. Okay. So that also we can hide. How? Just there is a arrow here, you check. Just click. So now you got full space for writing your program. Writing your program. The program can be written now in big screen. Fine. And what you can do otherwise case, if you need more space, you can remove these spaces, students. There are some unnecessary spaces which you can remove as well. Fine. Now I am showing you C out, you see. C out, hello world is written. Suppose this is the default one. You have to remove this. This is by default. As an example, this is just written. By default, as an example, this is just written. Okay. So no need to remove, no need to keep it when you are writing a new program. You can remove it. But still, if I want to show the result, I can go to run and I can show the result here in compiling program section. So when in compiling section program, the result is showing. So that will be the output, and this is the program what we did here. And in this program, we don't had any input, only output statement is written. Okay. Now student, here I am showing you calculating two numbers, and that two number I will take from the input, take through the input. So I am declaring here two variable. When you are writing program in C++, take care that you are writing very carefully and very correctly, because it is very strict. Fine. So A comma B, I am writing comma C. The result I want to keep in C. Now simply, very nicely or very slowly you do the program when you are writing for the first time. A equal to any number. We want to input, na? So you can write here C out. But we can write C out, enter any two numbers. You can give a statement like this. Why? I will say you C in A, B. So A and B is going to hold the data what we are inputting in A and B. Fine. Then C equal to A plus B. I can do. And I can print the statement C out, the answer C. Okay, students. Now let me run the program. This is the run button, students. After compiling, after writing the program, you have to run. When you run the program, it will ask you like this, enter any two number. So in this case, you have to provide number, students, remember. And after providing, you have to press enter key from your keyboard of the computer, or from the mouse, from the mobile keyboard. Okay. Thereafter, the result will appear on screen. If you won't press enter, then how you can get the result? So you don't wait for that. You press the enter immediately after entering the data. Now let me run it again. So see, it is asking us two number. After compilation, suppose I am providing here some more number, 4 number I can provide. So what will happen? It won't accept those two number what you provide, 8 and 9. It will accept only the first two number, and it will show you the result. So there is no problem. Hope all of you now clear about the concept of C++ editor. C++ editor. Okay, students, any doubt you please ask me.